passion, man. I have no idea. I'm going on to different subjects, talking about this, talking about that. But all I'm saying is, you gotta take other people's, you gotta just be respectful, bro. That's the golden rule. That's the golden rule, bro. And the crazy thing is, most people in America are impoverished. Now, everybody doesn't come from generations and generations of poverty, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but people when they go into certain states and when they become battle tested, they fold. They listen to their animal instincts, which is the whole point of my spirituality is to listen to your animal instincts in a godlike manner. For you to say, okay, I'm poor, or okay, I'm impoverished, okay, I am destitute, but what can I do that the average person won't do? The average person is gonna steal, kill, hunt, act like an animal. Not even the average person, because we're not even in those times anymore. To a certain extent, the average person is gonna try to think of some kind of scam or do something contrary to the laws of the land, which is cool. I'm not saying, which is cool for those people who do that. I'm not trying to shit on them. I'm just saying, when you act on your animal instincts, people tend to treat you like you acted on your animal instincts by putting you in some kind of cage or some kind of box or some kind of institution to try to turn you into a human again. Where you at? LA got darker first. It's not even dark outside. It's just, it is what it is. I'm sitting under this tree too, and the lights didn't come on. Well, yeah, I guess it did get darker. But at the end of the day, that's the whole point of my spirituality and the whole bunch of other people's spiritualities, is to not act like a fucking animal, bro. That's the whole point of me doing that's the whole point of all this meditation and reading and shit. So I don't have to feel like, okay, well, if I can't do it like this, well, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna act like a goddamn animal. I don't wanna be an animal. I don't wanna be that. Because there's parts of my brain, there's parts of people's brains that if you turn it off, after you try to turn it on, then you're not gonna be as one with the self. Let's just say it like that. You're gonna have to learn how to walk again. It's that extreme. It's really that extreme. And then the thing about that is, when you activate certain parts of yourself, even let's just go, I'm not even gonna go on a spiritual level. I'm gonna go on a brain level. And you have a child, a baby, they're gonna get that. They're gonna have some of those memories. They're gonna have some of those mental scars. Even if you change yourself completely, why do you think T.I.'s child acts like that? Yeah, he makes his own decisions. Yeah, he's an adult, but he turned it on, he activated it, and he didn't turn it off all the way. He didn't change his whole image and all his music. I don't know, actually. I don't listen to, I'm from Atlanta for real. Niggas don't really listen to T.I. in Atlanta. But at the end of the day, you have to be mindful. You could do what you want to do. You could be a career criminal, but there are consequences that are going to affect you for generations. Your reflection for generations. Your lives. The things that come out of your ovaries, the things that come out of your testicles for generations, because this part of your brain is going into that person. That's what people keep on. Oh, I did some shadow work. I broke generational curses. Do you know a lot of that has to do with neurological problems? The brain being the biggest organ of the neural system, the nervous system. So it's not just about every drink you drink, every smoke you smoke, every lick you hit, every time you sold whatever you did that was animal, beat a nigga's ass, you stole from somebody. That's a part of that comes from a certain part of your brain, bro. People who don't experience certain things can't just wake up and do that no matter what. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some activation. So when you turn it on, you try to turn it off. Like people who have done certain things, you could see it in their eyes. You could see it in their smile that they've done certain things. That's because their fucking brain is different. The chemicals that make them up are different. And that's going inside your child, bro. And they're gonna be having dreams and not know why they just, for no reason, they just want to punch people. That's because of the shit you did. Have you ever felt that sensation? It's kind of like, it's kind of like a dark skinned person that doesn't know why. They just they just love white skin, or vice versa. A white that just loves. That's because their grandma was getting ran through by niggas before she decided to settle down. That's why she loves dark skin so much. Because her grandma turned some shit on inside herself that she can't turn off. Ever. That's why. But at the end of the day, I'm not trying to give you this whole young pharaoh scientific thing, bro. I just my lives just keep getting cut off. And I had a cool little day at work today. Yesterday was my first day, and I'm proud of my motherfucking self. And everybody active. Do what you need to do to be one of the most extreme of the other. Feel like you're. Some people act like millionaires when they have $500 in their pocket, and that helps them. Some people act like fucking dickheads when they have 100. I mean, some people act like losers away when they have so much money. They have tens of thousands, 70,000. They got some sweet little money in the bank. And you're like, nigga, I can't even afford a bowl of motherfucker. I can't even afford a fucking Pop Tart with a stick of butter. What the fuck are you complaining about? And that makes them worse. Sometimes it makes people better. I don't know. It's all about what works for you. That's the most important thing, bro. Just knowing yourself. Knowing yourself through exploration and through meeting other people. Now, I want to tell you, it's not. There are more, in my opinion, more benefits to being closed-minded. Uh, because all the greatest countries in the world with the most money were closed-minded, and that's the only evidence I can give you. I mean, the Great Wall of China, closed-minded. The borders of America, closed-minded. Russia, closed-minded. Saudi Arabia is an Islam state that is not a democracy, and it's been like that for generations. Closed-minded. These niggas have the most money. Money's not everything, but at the end of the day, they could preserve their life and their rights because they're closed-minded. But at the end of the day, you do need to explore. You need to, even if you want to reinforce why you think what you think and how you are what you are. If you let's say you hate country music, which I love country music. Just let's say you hate country music and you're like, bro, I hate country music, but I still do want to go to this Luke Bryan concert real quick. Just to reinforce why I hate country music so fucking much. And then you see how people act and how they dance and how they dress, and you're like, I know I paid $20 to get in this bitch. It's something I would have never done. Some of the people were cool. Some of the music was relatable, but this is not something I'm gonna listen to when I get high or on a date, or I'm not gonna be going to any country clubs or whatever. They're not called country clubs, like country music dance clubs or what have you. Whatever you need to do, just experience life just to solidify what you think or what you don't think. More so what you don't think. But do as much as you can, man. That's one regret. I mean, I kind of really don't. I don't like this. I don't like when people say, I don't have any. You do. You don't have any regrets. That's impossible. That's impossible, and you're stupid if you say that. You might, but we all have regrets, bro. My regret is that I let that warrant rock for so long, bro. I had a warrant my whole 20s, and I didn't get to experience my 20s like a fucking normal 20-year-old. I didn't go to the club, and I wouldn't even liked it. I've been to the club before, but I wouldn't have liked it. And I would have been okay with saying, like, hey, yeah, when I was 20, I went to the club one time, or whatever it was. Going on road trips with my people, and I couldn't do so much shit because I had a warrant, bro. all this shit that I missed out on, whatever, the whole 20s, bro. It's like it's like I fell asleep when I was 19 and I woke up when I was 31. That's what it feels like in a small sense, cause I really didn't do shit but sit in the house and get wasted and fucking make music and shit and kick it with people that really didn't want to kick it with, but I was so limited because I didn't have my freedom of society all the way. So I don't want you to have that, bro. I want you to be able to say that you experienced life and you weren't just doing stupid robotic shit, bro. Because in all actuality, people could say, "Oh, look at these people at the club. They're so stupid. They spend all their money on Friday and they wait, nigga." But they're experiencing life, though, bro. They're meeting new people, though. They're listening to new music. They're going to see Bollywood movies. They're going to museums. They're doing all kind of weird shit. They're doing weird shit that makes them different than you and gives them conversation. You ever meet somebody who can't have a conversation about shit because they don't do shit? Because they're not interesting. They're not interesting because they're not interested. So I want you to be as interesting and I want you to be able to talk about anything with anybody. And the only way for you to do that is not just read. I want you to read so when you open your mouth, you sound like you are worthy to being spoken to. But I also want you to couple that with experiencing something that you have never experienced before and something that most people haven't experienced before. That's gonna give you the edge, bro. That's gonna make you a force to be reckoned with more than you already are. And that's all I got for y'all today, man. That's Aaron Moses. I'm the band, you the band. I'm about to go get in an argument with my girlfriend, because if that's her and she opens this door or walks behind here and she sees what I'm doing and what I'm drinking on, it's gonna be a fight, man. What's that song by R.I.P. Takeoff, man? It's gonna be fight night, man. I'm not gonna fight with her for too long because I don't feel like it. My legs hurt, but that is what it is. It's not what it's not, man. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the band. You the band. We the band together, man. Life is in the breath. Be safe this weekend, man. I'm gonna see y'all on. I'm gonna try to go live tomorrow, man. Hell, it's gonna be hit him to the left, hit him to the right. That's why I had to say, man. I'm gonna smoke this last cigarette, my nigga. I'm gonna light this one, man. I'm gonna light this one from the most eyes, man. For We the Bang TV, man. I told you I don't like you drinking that shit. It makes you act stupid. Damn, cuz. No, she doesn't have a problem with me drinking. It's just it's a certain something that I drink that she just doesn't like me drinking. Cause it teases me up, and sometimes I don't realize what I'm doing. Who is this? Wet 'em up TV? I don't know who you is, bro. I don't gotta put my. I don't even know. That's allegedly. I don't know what you talking about, man. Wet 'em up. And you took my name, man. Be man. Come on, man. Come on, Jack. This man, be original, daddy-o. This nigga said, "Wet 'em up TV." Oh, that's that weird nigga. You still watch me, bro? After that, you still watch me. You must be a fan, bro. This nigga's a fan, bro. I want everybody to go follow this weird ass nigga, man. If that's who I think it is, if it's not who I think it is, then my bad. Nigga, I've been having this fucking name since a minute, bro. I'm older than your dad, bro. What you talking about? Yeah, this nigga's a fucking. Anyway, bro, I don't wanna. I don't feed. Just like they say in Chicago, just like they say, don't feed the savages. I'm not gonna feed the goofies, man. And if you're not the person that I think you are, then my bad. But I think you are a goofy ass nigga, man. But at the end of the day, yeah, man, it's Aaron Moses. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together, man. Life is in the breath. Nah, I think you're somebody that you probably are. I think you're somebody else. You might not be though. I might just be doing something that I don't need to be doing. But life is in the breath, man. Breathing in. Peace.